Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Dragon Ball episode 40. And if you're watching this on Patreon, it should be my reaction to episode 40 and 41. I'm watching 6 episodes total today, but on YouTube, as usual, I will continue to try and post 3 per week. At the moment, the last episode that I posted on YouTube was episode 17, and tonight I'll be posting episode 18. And tomorrow I'll be posting episode 19, because that's 3 episodes in this week, because I have only posted 1 so far. And regarding my manga read along, I haven't really read much further on the manga because it's kind of difficult for me right now to keep track of, okay, here is YouTube, here is I'm on Patreon, and the manga I need to catch up to here. So it's getting a little bit like too much to keep track of. So I think I'll stick to just the anime right now. And I already am reading manga comparisons on the wiki page, which is interesting. And then I'll just start the manga from scratch again at the later date. I mean, I do it for One Piece, or I want to do it for One Piece. Like, I've read 100 or 200 chapters of One Piece, and then I skipped a part to get to, now I'm reading the anime a bit by bit. I mean, in how do I say this? Next to each other, like 1 episode, 1 chapter, 1 episode, 1 chapter. And that's easy to keep track of that way, but now I'm thinking of starting One Piece from the beginning, because One Piece, One Piece of One Piece is not enough per week. 1 episode of One Piece is what I meant to say. Anyway, other than that, I don't think I'm going to confuse you more with thoughts I have. So just a quick shout out to the live chat. Yasin, Dark Shadow, Vasilish, Booty, Modru is here. Cherry will be joining us another time. She's trying to get caught up with Monster so she can join us for the finale. Zelatar is here. Sotos is... There's Nax and Sotos. Yes, you guys are here too. Welcome. And yeah. Oh, and after today's 6 episodes, I will be scoring the first 3 arcs. Did anyone else think that woman started talking and it was this guy's voice? I thought the narrator suddenly revealed himself, like this is his true identity. Okay, wait. どうするGoku? どうするGoku? What do we do, Goku? 戦慄の something. 戦慄の Buon. I haven't done any Japanese lessons, or let's just say minimal Japanese lessons this week, because I didn't have time. I still could read this at least. Oh. 死んでないか. Are you dead? A dungeon. Oh, listen to that. His voice is just every moment, even him, they're so sincere and sweet, but the voice actor is doing such a good job with the little reactions, like yo. Oh, やっぱりいいやつ. I've been streaming for 48 minutes, and of course the first time I yawn is during the video. I just got an image of, like, I saw his tail, but then I saw those ears and I thought, imagine if this monster was like a big grotesque oolong, and I got like a shiver down my spine. It's green. Its tongue is green? No, he ate Cubone. Sorry. Pokemon fans will understand my joke. It's like, you know, when you watch those videos about what's going on inside your body and like bacteria and stuff, he looks like a microscopic bacteria, but made a giant. Sounds like a rat. Grab a mallet. I'm kidding. I would never squash a rat. One time, outside our house, there was a small mouse being chased by a bird. A big heron type bird. And then he was a little hurt, but it was dangerous because, I don't know, rabies. But Hanko caught him in a little box and then we set him free, where he was probably eaten anyway by something that lived there. But it was too sad to see him like kind of cowering from the bird. Oh, it's not a rat, it's a cute pink fluffy. But I don't know, rats are much scarier to me than mice. But I don't like mice either. But I would squash them. Even when my... Oh, that is such a cute onesie. Oh. What's this about? This is filler, isn't it? I can't imagine that this has anything to do with anything. Oh, but it's so cute. So random. But random cuteness is always welcome. Now the random ugliness. No, it's not random. Maybe what they were saying to us with that scene was that this thing was a little mouse like that, and it fell into a vat of toxic waste and it became this monstrosity. It's like a giant tongue, right? Hanko's face when he walked in, like that. Yeah, because a kick's gonna be different than a punch. Oh, Buon! Buon! That's why his name is Buon. I see. This is where Oda got the idea for Luffy. I've been watching too much Pokemon. Come on, Ash takes this every day. You can do it, Goku. Oh. Oh. Dosuru Goku! Now beat him up from the inside. Kamehame from the inside. Go, Goku, go, Goku. You can do it. Lift, lift. Should have grabbed. Did you grab onto his little that little tongue in the back of your throat? Should have Kamehame from the inside. Oh no. But will it work? I feel like it would almost be too expected at this point. Maybe... Well, let's see. That's a... No! How? What? What the hell is that thing made of? The Dragon Ball will still be fine after he poops it out, but I don't know about the radar. Best job. This reminds me of a character design I've seen from Dragon Ball Z. But don't say anything, because I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe it was the idea, the foundation for a character much later. But what are you gonna do? Nothing's working. You need a knife, a sword. But even the Kamehameha doesn't work. Ooh, good idea. Soka. Oh, is it gonna break through the wall and the... Use. Take it. Let's take this fight outside. Where's your jacket? You're gonna freeze too. Oh no. Aww. Nice of the monster to wait until he freezes. Like an icicle. Did that do anything? Oh. Goku used Blizzard. It's super effective. Good one, Booty. Ha! He could have done that from the start. Whee! That looks fun. That doesn't work on Goku. The final struggle at last! Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! Sorry, I exaggerated the ending music. But they've done it for longer in last week, remember? Ninja Murasaki is coming. That's the last one, I think. Last trivia point has minor spoilers, but it's interesting. In short, instead of the next episode preview, they had a contest for 1,000 people to be invited to the premiere of Dragon Ball film for free. First Dragon Ball film was about to be released in theaters. Shouldn't I watch it then at some point if I can? What was it called? Anyone want to sponsor Dragon Ball movie reaction? Bye, Vasilisk. Okay, wait. I was... Next episode. Horrifying Buon. Here we go. Now what the Goku? The hair-raising Buon. Differences from the manga. Buon is shown eating the remains of animals in the anime before he steps out to fight Goku, unlike in the manga. That was a good addition. Excuse me. The scene with Snow at her home and her finding a small group of furry animals in her bedroom is exclusive to the anime. Yeah, I assumed as much. Goku should have been able to jump up to the trapdoor using his skills gained from training with Master Roshi. And at the end of this very episode, when he smashes up to as seen in The Tournament Begins and Danger from Above. But I think it's not that he couldn't get up there, it's that he wanted to fight the enemy in front of him first. So, I would assume that. Like, he's not going to go up there if he still has an enemy right in front of him. That just doesn't seem very Goku-like, you know? The Dragon Ball movie is called Curse of the Blood Rubies. That sounds fun. The monster that Suno's father mentioned previously was probably referring to Buon and not the docile Android 8 as previously thought. Ah. Naruhodo. Buon. And he froze. It kind of reminded me about a bacteria, a tongue, a giant infected tongue moldy gum, like that. The mouse fell in the tube of, or the batch of toxic waste along with someone's gum or something, and then it turned into that. I don't know, but that's quite the villain, or the opponent, I have to say. Original Dragon Ball has 4 movies. Z has 15 and Super has 2, so there's a lot. Well, I've watched most of the One Piece movies, but it's always been sponsored by someone. So I would say that that's probably the only, unless it's canon, that's the only way that I would end up watching Dragon Ball movies, sadly. Of course, there's Evolution. Do you mean like a Pokemon? So yeah, the character, as you guys know, I have seen a few characters from Dragon Ball Z, and he reminded me of one of those characters, but I don't know anything about that character, so I don't want anyone to comment anything or assume that I know this so they can say that. So I just wanted to say that maybe this character could have been the foundational idea of the later character. Who knows? It's just interesting. Oh, the live action movie. Is it called Evolution? I would watch that just for the memes, you know? There are some OVAs and TV specials too. Some are very worth it. Unless they're canon, I won't schedule them. And they'd have to be sponsored. But yeah, because I worked it out. And it looks like if I stick to my schedule as it is, I would finish Dragon Ball right before leaving for Japan in August. So I kind of want to stick to my schedule. Unless there is canon OVAs or something. And then I'll try and make time for them somewhere. Okay, I can't read it. I don't know what these things are. What? Screen? Sorry, I was just skipping through recap. You missed nothing. I was skipping through recap. And then I tried to read some text and I couldn't, so here we are. He kind of reminds me of Smoker. No. But I think it's the hair and the green. You know gunshots did nothing to him, right? Let him get his ass beat. Oh, that's why. You son of a gun. You cheater! Got the go. Oh, he's so cute. Oh no! My dude, the moment you let go of his tail, he's gonna come back with a vengeance. Exactly. You let go of his tail. Now he's gonna be more on guard of it. Yeah, he's like terrorized the townspeople, and he kidnapped the old man, and he treats you like crap. He deserves a bit more of a beating. What if he goes on to do more bad things if he doesn't learn his lesson now properly? Ah, yes, as opposed to the normal gun. Oh no. He's gonna shoot the chief. Be careful of this guy. Yeah, cause a guy like this that has been doing the level of bad shit that he's been doing for the time that he's been doing it. Yeah, because of a few of your words and coming up for him, suddenly he's a different man. Came to his senses, I'm sure. It's good to be like him and not want to use excessive violence and whatnot, but at the very least, you can't be stupid. Like, if you should tie him up or something. I don't know, but hand him over to the proper authorities. But what was their plan here? Pisses me off. No, but... Oh. My dude, your hand is literally open. Just. Okay, but he's an old man. He doesn't have any power to do that. But at least give him a second or two. Oh, please. Yes, he's the weakling in the situation. You're not the one that lost to a little boy. And is now, you know, doing desperate things in order to stay alive just a little longer. How? You couldn't do it? Goku, pretend to die. No, I said that earlier already, Jotaro. In his design, he looks a little bit like Smoker. But it's just because he has white hair and a green outfit. But I have since realized that I would never... no one should ever even... let's not insult Smoker by comparing him to this cowardly, pitiful slug of a man. Yeah, he's not sad for not... I mean, he's not bad for not wanting to do bad things. But he shouldn't have stopped Goku. Because all of this is happening now because he was too soft on him. Like, I understand that we need those soft people in the world. But you can't be ignorant as to the danger that other people pose, like this guy. Like, going easy on him is what caused this. That's the problem. Like... It's a very isolated, small situation where Goku could have just beat him up a little bit more. But I don't know if Goku wanted to kill him. Maybe he just wanted Goku not to kill him. I don't know. But I'm frustrated with this lengthy, annoying situation just because this guy didn't even have his hands tied up after everything that he did. I know what's gonna happen. No. I thought maybe he was gonna jump in front and take the blast for him or something. Hi, Moonlight. The irony of the matter is that this is exactly what he wanted him to be like. Like a monster. This character is top 10 most annoying characters in any anime ever. Yeah, you tell him! A little bit late, but yes, do it! Could have done that Fucking... Seriously, like... This man has done so many shit things. I understand the feeling of, oh, now, yes, but now you killed Son Goku right in front of me. But he deserved this before he killed Goku. And that, it's like, I get it. Okay, now it's this moment where he's finally... But he deserved this already. Why did he come up for him and now that something bad happened in front of him, now he loses his shit? But it's not like this man hasn't done that kind of stuff before. He's killing people right, left, and center, feeding them to a giant bubble monster. But, okay, well, this is where we draw the line. Okay, but he snapped. So it's not like he consciously decided, this is where I draw the line. But still, he shouldn't have held Goku back. Oh. Yeah. But sometimes you have to. Even before someone gets killed. Because we know Goku didn't die, but he thought Goku died, and that's why he snapped. So my point is, like, fighting is not good, but sometimes it's necessary. At least to some extent, when there's a guy in front of you that has done so many bad things and you need to teach him a lesson. We don't want to wait until the guy kills someone before we punch them, is what I'm saying. Oh, poor Goku needs a snack. I feel bad for this village because their food is about to run out. Why? Oh. Run! He needs a snack! Oh, because they need to feed Goku. These parents are so chill. Like, oh, our village chief has just been rescued. That's nice. After all this suffering, our village chief is back. Oh, that's good. He's gonna grab the bread. My Tana. How did you guys like my fake laughing? Was it convincing? No. Huh? Yeah, where did the Dragon Ball go? On the one hand, I feel like when Hanko edits this episode, he has to skip the whole first half of the episode. There's no point in including it. But if he skips it, no one will understand my frustration when it comes to the second part and I'm like, flipping tables. Ojo-sama. Ooh, but that wasn't appropriate for that moment. Trivia for this episode has big spoilers. The first 2 points are safe, but the rest, avoid the rest. Okay. The Fall of Muscle Tower. Oh, quite literally. That was the episode title. Seriously, this General White. And it just... I think what frustrated me was it took so long to get here. And he defeated everyone. And okay, it was exciting because, you know, it was a Terminator guy. And then Frankenstein. And then Buon monster. And the ninja. And now finally we're here at this General White guy. And then you don't even get to fully beat him up, even though he more than deserves it. So then we let him go. And then he does all these cowardly things. And I just felt like, this is too much for me. It's so annoying. Goku fights General White. Android 8 defeats General White. The village chief is saved. In the anime, Android 8 steps in before Goku and General White start fighting, urging them to talk instead, which causes White to insult him for being weak. In the manga, he doesn't say anything prior to them fighting. In the anime, General White takes advantage of Goku's weakness, his tail, to gain a brief upper hand. After this, Goku retaliates and knocks White down. Preparing to finish him off, Android 8 stops Goku and says that he would be no better than White if he went through with it. None of this happened in the manga. Thank God, because it's the biggest pot of shit that I've ever heard. Although, I guess if Goku was planning to kill him, which I think he said he was, I guess I can understand that line of thinking, but man, seriously, he definitely deserved to be like blasted through the wall, like the way he was at the end. It was... General White gives Android 8 a choice of the village chief's freedom for taking Goku's life, with the decision causing the android to cower. This too does not happen in the manga. Can I read the chapter? Which chapter is this? Because I have to read what was actually in the chapter. Episode 41, chapter counterpart, Muscle Tower's final hour. It just gives the name, but what's the number of the chapter? The 66th chapter of Dragon Ball. Okay, I'm gonna go read it. Okay, it starts with, I said let the mayor go now or you're gonna be sorry. Heh, such impudent words for a child. The great General White never feels sorry. Okay then, get ready for no more Mr. Nice Goku. He's running out of gas. I'm going to win this yet. Come at me. Okay! And then he dodges one punch, Goku, and then he kicks him lightly in the shin, and then he freaks out. Yeah! Ow, why you? And then Goku is laughing with that little smile. It looks like a peanut smile. Do you guys know Peanuts from with Charlie Brown? Wait. It looks like a peanut smile. I don't know why. Hi, Shoru. Look. And then Goku looks, and then he lands a punch. Yes. But then Goku's like, that felt like a fly landed on me. A punch is supposed to feel like this. And then he punches him into the roof, and he bounces down. And now he's all, I think I've underestimated him. He's got to be some kind of monster. Which is honestly ridiculous. No, I didn't mean Charlie Brown's literal smile, but the Peanuts comics. And the only way for people to realize what I'm talking about when I say Peanuts is by saying Charlie Brown. Anyway, you want to fight or not? Huh? Well, of course, my hyper gun. Sneer. Mercy, you win. I'll hand over the mayor. So the whole part about him saying, don't fight him, Goku, that was bullshit. This is my least favorite episode of the anime because their additions were so annoying. It didn't feel like, this way. So then the guy finds his hyper gun. He was knocked onto the roof and fell behind a thing. And then he finds his hyper gun there. And then he pretends to give up immediately. There's no, don't do it, Goku. Don't fight the guy who was killing the whole village slowly. Don't... This way, you're smart for a bad guy. So it doesn't even, based on the manga, it doesn't even seem like Goku was about to finish him off. He was just still knocking him around a little bit. He wasn't about to kill him or anything. This way, you're smart for a bad guy. Mr. Mayor, your savior has arrived. What? And he was sitting reading instead of like listening at the door. You're the mayor? And you're my savior? Yep, me and Hachan over there. It's okay now. I beat up all of the bad guys, so you're all the bad guys' friends, so you're safe. That's incredible. Sorry for all the trouble. And then he grabs him, the old guy, and he threatens his life. The hypergun is no normal weapon, and Hachan doesn't even say, oh, finally he came to his senses. Even though in this context, if he had said that, it would have made more sense. If he said, oh, he came to his senses. But he didn't even say that. General White, please stop doing bad things. You mechanical traitor, I'll finish you off later. What a creep. What'll you do now, kid? For the sake of the village, stop this lunatic, even if you have to kill me. Really? Well, I guess if you really mean it. Well, of course, if possible, I'd really appreciate it if you could save me too. A true politician. So, boy, if you don't want to, I think he was just like kind of caught up in the in the adrenaline of the moment, he was like, no, save the village, forget about me. Oh, wait, actually, if you don't have to, if there's a way to do both, that'd be nice. Why do you want, wait, if you don't want the mayor to die, show me your back. So that's when Goku turns around and he shoots him. And that's when Hachan loses his shit. Probably. Wait. First, this is the page. So I'm reading this on the Shonen Jump app, by the way. Very convenient app. Wahahaha. Even the seemingly invincible brat falls to the hypergun. Take this. And then Hachan blocks the blast. You hurt him. That's bad. And now he's like, his eyes go away. Like, that means he's not in his sound mind, right? When their eyes go away. The inside of it, So then, you deserve it, then die. So that's what General White says. But then he's out of bullets and Hachan punches him through the wall. Yay! Son Goku, are you alright? You're not dead? I'm okay. It did knock the wind out of me though. But what about you, Hachan? Weren't you hit? I'm an android. Androids are too hard to hit. Thanks for saving me. You've done even more for me. And then they just walk to the... man, I'm starving. And then they're just laughing. Peace. So that's how it ends. But the addition with the girl and her bread and even the little mouse part, that's what's interesting. Last week when I posted my reaction, some people said that I shouldn't even... There's no need to even talk about filler. And I was like, I don't really know what you mean because it's interesting to talk about filler. Which filler works and which doesn't work. I think that's very interesting to talk about. And there's a lot of filler so far that has worked really well. And then there's filler like this. And it just, for me, completely ruined the episode. It was... Hachan, I like his character in the manga because he is like anti-fighting. He doesn't like fighting, but he's not stupid because there's a difference between... He was just acting stupid in the anime. Although, once again, I'd like to say, if in the manga Goku was saying, I'm gonna kill him, and he was not in his right mind and he was beating him senseless while the guy couldn't even move, sure, then you want to pull your friend off because they're not fighting in their right mind. They're losing themselves and you don't want them to kill a guy like in that heat of the moment but it was nothing like that. So it was just, for me, the anime kind of, what they added didn't work for me. Good filler can enhance the canon story. Or it could just be it could just be a nice addition too. Like even the little mouse stuff, that was not necessary, but it was kind of cute. That was nice to see in between. Like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't particularly good, but whatever. So it could be like that. Or it could, like you said, enhance the story. It could add comedy. One Piece does it really well, very often, where it adds comedy. They could extend the fight with visuals or some techniques or stuff. There's many ways that you could fill time. And yeah, this was not it for me. The narrator references major Metallotron similarities to the T-800 of the Terminator franchise when he describes his earlier battle with Goku as leaving him terminated. Oh, I didn't hear the narrator part. I skipped the narrator part. The top of the computer consoles is green rather than beige, as in previous episodes. I didn't notice. But yeah, I'm glad that I am reading the manga differences at the end of each episode, and I can compare, using the Shonen Jump app, I can compare the episode to the chapter immediately, because I think it can kind of enhance my experience. Like, I definitely feel much better about this content just knowing, what's canon and what wasn't. So overall, I like, because I have to admit, when I do my review, I'll say in more detail. But my experience with the current arc has been definitely not as good as the first two arcs. But when I at least know what is canon versus what was added, I can separate how I feel about the arc from the, okay, well, the anime had to do this, but the manga, it's like this. So maybe if I read the manga, my experience would be a bit different because, you know, the manga just gets straight to the point in a lot of ways. Anywho, summarily, the episode was a bit frustrating, but I do like Hachan's character a lot, knowing what was actually real. Real. And I did like the addition of, that's a good example, when they went to Snow's house and Goku was running, like, yeah, and he grabbed the bread and everyone was laughing. Like, that was a good filler because it was funny and it enhanced, like, it was still true to the nature of Goku's character. It didn't warp something. Like with Hachan, I think they warped his niceness to be his goodness to be kind of stupidity. But I'm sure that other people might feel different, so I don't want to harp on it for too long. So I'll end it here, and then I'll see you next time for the next 2 episodes. Or if you're watching on YouTube, the next one. Bye.